Welcome to Enjoying Life OTR. We are building a movement for a healthier, more adventurous lifestyle across every mile.
Welcome back to Enjoying Life OTR. My name is Cindy Tunstall, and I'm your host. Have you ever tried to stop doing something that you know is bad for you, but you keep doing it anyway? Then, of course, you feel terrible because you keep doing that thing you know is bad for you, whether it's smoking, vaping, drinking too much, eating bad foods, not exercising when you know that would be good for you, whatever it is. So you have this behavior that you're doing and you want to get rid of it, you want to stop, but it just seems to have such a stranglehold on you and you can't break free of that behavior. I once heard recently, actually, I was listening to a podcast, I forget which one it was, but they said addictive behavior is considered to be anything you know that is bad for you, and yet you continue to do it anyway. I was like, okay, well, that's pretty simple. I could see some things that maybe I could fit into that category. Well, today we're talking about smoking, vaping, and quitting drinking the easy way. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. I quit years ago, and it was not easy. That's the truth for me. We're going to talk about that in this episode, but there is an easier way, and our guest today is Wayne Spaulding, and he uses the Allen Carr's method to quit smoking the easy way, and he's going to share just how he did it and how it can work for you. Honestly, I had such a difficult time quitting that I felt like I was going to have to chew my arm off to quit smoking, and it was very difficult for me, but I learned some things in this episode that will be helpful for me in other areas. So even if you're not a smoker or a drinker or vaping or, whatever, if those aren't your things, this is such a powerful teaching about mindset and how you can change the way you think about a problem to make that have less of a stronghold on you. So say you're not a smoker, you don't drink, or you don't vape, none of those things, but you have another issue that you've been struggling to try to make a change, but you haven't been able to do it. You're going to find some tools in this episode that will be life-changing for you if you can apply them. So, y'all, please join me in welcoming Wayne Spaulding to the show.
Oh, thank you, Cindy. It's great to be here, and I am so excited to be able to talk about Allen Carr's method to stop smoking or drinking, which I've used the method for both. So, and I think we can start with smoking, of course, and, I'd be glad to tell you my story and how I got to be here a little bit, if that sounds right. Just the usual stuff, starting when you're a kid. I was 15 years old, and I thought smoking, okay, it's a way to be more grown up, a little more attractive and more of a rebel. You want to be the cool kids, that type of thing. And it's certainly
did. That was me.
and that goes on a bit. There's a honeymoon period where it's a pretty cool thing. I remember being able to finally buy my cigarettes, like at the store, and thinking, oh, okay, I guess I'm a grown up now. I can buy them. They think I'm old enough to have them. It's kind of a weird deal. But yeah, absolutely. And then the misery sets in. It's something that, becomes part of the thing, like the allure, the charm of it. It's very appealing in so many ways, because long before we've ever lit the cigarette, we've got this idea of what it's all about. It's cool, it's dangerous, it's rebellious. We know it's bad for us, but when you're at that age, it's not like you're going to light a cigarette and get sick or anything. You just think, well, okay, you don't want to get hooked onto things. That's a different matter. But you're not going to be physically impaired or anything from trying a few cigarettes, right? And even when we start, we don't think the health ramifications will be, what they obviously turn into for people, or we wouldn't, even dabble if we really knew what was going to happen, would we?
Yeah, for sure. It just seems like such a, I think the consequences being so far out, we're thinking, well, we're young, that's a long way. It takes a long time to do some damage to your lungs, and not that anybody was even thinking about it that logically at that point.
That's exactly right, Cindy. You hit the nail on the head. We think of it as a long-term problem. And yeah, time flies and it becomes a problem in the short term, actually, because that honeymoon period doesn't last that long, actually. There's a funny thing. Looking back with Allen Carr's method, we talk about how the idea of, okay, is it really attractive and appealing and all that stuff, how we get hooked. But then we talk about we kind of smoke subconsciously after that. Like most of our smoking lives, we really don't want to be smokers, even fairly soon after that. Like I realized later that if I was, even when I was 22 years old in the U.S. Navy, thinking I was a pretty cool character, having a drink in one hand and a cigarette in the other and walking down a foggy pier in the night by my submarine. And I had this romantic image going on, right? But you know what? Here's what Allen Carr pointed out. Imagine me, or anyone in that, feeling that way about romanticizing it at that age. I had already been smoking at that point. Say I was, 25. I started when I was 15. I've been smoking for 10 or 12 years, like 10 years at least, right? So if a magic genie had appeared in front of me, even in that moment, and said to me, look, Wayne, I'm a magic genie from the future, and, you've been thinking about quitting smoking. You have, I know you have, and I've got this magic button. And if you push this button, you're going to instantly wake up tomorrow morning. You smoke all you want tonight, but you'll wake up tomorrow morning as if you'd never lit a single cigarette in your life. I can assure you, Cindy, I would have pressed that button. Would you?
Yeah, I think so. I think there reached a time where I would have, but yeah, like you said in the beginning, I would have kept going. But after a while, think about even 10 years of smoking, especially now, cigarettes are so expensive. You've spent a lot of money on there. You almost are circulating your whole life around this one activity. When can I take my break from work? Can I smoke in this person's car? And should I buy a carton of cigarettes? Should I just buy the one? I never bought a carton because I thought, no, I'm going to quit smoking. And I smoked for, years and years. And I even felt foolish about that. I was like, I could have at least saved some money buying them in a carton, but I never did because I kept thinking I was going to quit pretty soon, but never happened. And
oh my goodness. You and I have so much in common, Cindy, honestly. That's the same dynamic I had. I found myself, I was smoking 2.5 packs a day, and I'd smoked for, over 30 years, okay? But I wouldn't buy cartons. The only time I would buy those is if I had to travel. And then I knew, okay, I don't want to have to run around and buy cigarettes, so I would buy a carton or two before, a road job when I worked in factories and things like that, And even then, and I actually talk about that in my seminar, I remember thinking, well, you should buy cartons more often because you're saving money and it's more convenient when you run around. But then immediately I start thinking, yeah, but you tend to smoke even more, don't you? And you're kind of poisoning yourself. There's this dynamic of buying the carton when I rarely did it. That was both good and bad, if you know what I mean, Cindy.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That was, it's been a while since I stopped smoking, but that was a part of it as well. I thought, yeah, I'm really going to, because it was a way of pacing myself because I was counting. I'm on this pack and, I'm going to try to limit it to this 1 pack a day. That was a way I was monitoring myself, I guess.
Oh, God, yeah, me too. The same thing. You at least try to, the thing about buying a pack or two a day is that, you can't really smoke more than a pack or two a day, can you? Because, and for me, it was 1 pack a day. That's how we, of course, we started, get to that level. Which, by the way, they designed cigarette packs at 20 a pack. They know what they're doing. The tobacco industry, just side note, right? They don't call a cigarette a cigarette. They call it a nicotine delivery system. Just be aware of that. They know what they're doing. When they put 20 in a pack, scientists have figured out that that's about the right amount for the average smoker to become hooked and stay hooked. And then pretty soon you got to buy another pack, and then what, right? So anyway, the point being, it's insidious. And as you were saying earlier, it does creep into and take over our lives. And we spend all this money. You mentioned that too. We think of it like a hobby. We spend all this money and we supposedly enjoy ourselves and it helps us get along and things like that. But really, when you step back from it and get perspective, okay, what kind of a hobby is it that you kind of do subconsciously? What kind of a hobby is it that you're poisoning yourself? And when you really think about the hobby you're doing, the activity you're doing that you're supposedly enjoying, it actually makes you sad and guilty and miserable and you wish you were free. So yeah, it's just not what people think it is it?
It stops being fun pretty quickly.
It sure does.
Well, I know you used to smoke for many years. I mean, tell our audience a little bit about your smoking experience so they could kind of see if you can really relate to them as a smoker and kind of what was it like for you?
Like so many smokers, I was the guy that smoked all day, and I was a factory worker most of my life. So, and it's smoking breaks at work. It was always dangling out in front of my nose as my little reward. I happened to work in maintenance most of my life and under other industries too. But it was like, get something done, go have a cigarette. Do something else, go have a cigarette. Take a break, go have a cigarette. Have your lunch, have a cigarette. So always smoking. It was the way of it. And I was one of those people that, every once in a while you'll see somebody rolling down a highway or down the street with a cigarette hanging out of their mouth on a motorcycle. I was that guy. Like I was, such a smoker that I would actually smoke while I was riding my Harley through Wisconsin here. And, it was never a problem. It was no big deal. Okay, until it was. Here's a quick story. One day, I read a stop and go, like, whatever. I'm like, it's enough with this cigarette. And I didn't want to throw the whole cigarette away, And I just knocked the burning part off and thought the cigarette was out. It's fine, no big deal. Just put it in my pocket. And then I actually got on a highway, so now I'm rolling along about 55 miles an hour. And I noticed that I'm feeling a little odd in my, area by my, pelvic area, right? So what's going on here? This is kind of an odd feeling. I reach down, it's kind of warm, and then I instantly well, that can only be, and I pull over, and yeah, my pocket's on fire. The cigarette wasn't out, and when I got the speed, now I got a little wind tunnel going, getting the cigarette going again. Okay, great, just burned the pocket out of my nice leather jacket. And it's just some of the other joys of smoking, right? Do you ever light the wrong end of one of those cigarettes and take a good puff of that? Well, that's always pleasant, isn't it? Yeah? That'll get you going. Drop your cigarettes in a puddle, will you? Oh, great. Now I got all the joys of being a smoker. Burning holes in your clothes, your upholstery. It's all there for you. It's just there, So anyway, that's my little fun story on the road as a smoker. Yeah.
I'm glad you shared it. That was a lot of fun memories.
Happy memories of stomping out my motorcycle jacket. Yeah. And I'm so glad to have you, to be with you, because for those smokers out there who have come to the point, as I did, and every smoker at some point, I hope, we all, and there's so many ways to stop, and I tried so many, and it's difficult when we go about it the wrong way, and it can be even hard to believe that it can be easy, of course, but...
Speaking of the name of this program, Quit Smoking the Easy Way. Okay, I have to tackle this because I did a little blast on social media this week, and I thought, I'm just going to kind of get some feedback about, how people are thinking about this topic. And boy, did those two words, easy way, get some pushback. I got lots of stories from smokers, and I would even said this myself. I've done a little research on your program, so I'm a little less skeptical now than I was, but it was extremely difficult for me. And I know many smokers. I don't know if you, before you found this way, have you ever tried to smoke, quit smoking, and it was not easy, so there's all these different, white-knuckling it, I call it, using willpower. And, and I was like really determined. I'm like, okay. And I told my friends and family, don't offer me a cigarette. I'm trying to quit and I'm just making an effort here. And, if I ask for one, just do not let me have one. I would avoid smokers, trying to stay away. And I was doing all these things and trying to remind myself, other people do it, you could do it. And all my family that didn't smoke, of course, they were cheering me on. And then I just slipped back in, and sometimes right away, like sometimes I didn't make it through the next day or, the next week. And I, went out with friends that night and we had a drink and we're like, oh yeah, I'll just have one. It'll be all right. And then I'm right back at it.
Oh, you're exactly right, Cindy. That is the dynamic of it. It's diabolical, When we talk about the easy way, it's very easy for a person to think, oh, come on, there's no easy way. I thought that, I was skeptical. I'm a skeptic by nature. I really am. I just think come on. There's a claim Allen Carr makes, and when I read the claim, I thought it sounded too good to be true. And you might agree. Here's the claim: any smoker, or now vapors too, that uses method to stop smoking, or now with alcohol, can find it easy to stop. You can do it without using willpower, without having to fight that battle that you're talking about, Cindy. That you don't have to use aids or gimmicks of any kind, that you can actually, not put on weight or anything, that you don't have to feel deprived, that many of our clients actually end up enjoying the process.
Hey, y'all, did you hear that? What he said? Many of his clients actually enjoy the process, and they're able to quit smoking or drinking without turning to other things like, eating or, binging on sweets or whatever. And I don't want y'all to miss something that he said. They do it without feeling deprived. And that's the key there. What he's sharing is that we have to change our mindset about feeling deprived if we can't do this anymore. We're going to talk about this some more later in the episode, but I want you to start getting your head around that idea, because I think that's a significant part of the journey. So let me get back to Wade here.
All of this sounds too good to be true, and certainly did to me too. But the truth is, it can work like that, and it has for millions of people worldwide. This method started in 1983. We've been around a long, long time, and have helped millions of people. And the reason it works is because I truly believe that it solves the nature of the problem, which is just not what people think it is, Cindy. And what I thought it was, it's all too easy to think it's very hard to stop, isn't it? The whole world has convinced us it's very difficult to stop. And when we failed ourselves and beat ourselves up about it, with each failed attempt, we have another attempt and fail again, beats up our self-esteem, makes it even more difficult. I've tried 4 times, 5 times, I still can't, right?
Well, not to mention other people that have also tried. When you tell them, I've been trying, it's been really difficult. And then they tell you again, oh, I know, it was the hardest thing I ever did. I mean, those words have come out of my mouth before. So even people that have been successful in stopping, they're even, adding to that message that it's really difficult. So it's like we're getting shot in the foot before we even get going.
Cindy, you are exactly right. And if you think about that dynamic, in whose benefit, who benefits from the whole notion, the whole idea that it's very, very difficult to stop? Because I can tell you who doesn't benefit from that. People who smoke and vape. And yet this is so pervasive that people who have never smoked or vaped in their lives still believe that, They believe smokers get something from it and enjoy it. And it's so that's how powerful the brainwashing is. People who haven't even smoked or vaped think that smokers and vapors are getting something they're not. So why wouldn't smokers and vapors? We have the whole world doing it. We have all these failed attempts to stop. We have other people telling us they tried the same thing and it was miserable for them too. Of course, it's all too easy to believe, and not even to think it's an opinion, to just think it's a fact that it has to be difficult, that there is no easy way. So that's understandable. But I would say this to those people, and yeah, I was one of them. It turns out there's something in this dynamic that, when we get clear, really changes it shifts the paradigm. It changes the whole picture. It's 2 ways of looking at something, and when you look at it this way and get a truth that is a different perspective, and you go, oh, wait a minute, I'm going to turn the prism a little bit and look at this from an Allen Carr perspective. And how do we get the right frame of mind? Well, we have to understand exactly what's happening. And once we do get all the, Allen Carr calls it the pieces of the puzzle in place. And there's a lot of pieces, that's why it's a book. You have to read a book. It's long. It's why it's a seminar that people attend. That's about 6 or 7 hours, 5 hours, because there's a lot to unpack. But once it is all unpacked and you realize, okay, I see the nature of this addiction. I see how nicotine withdrawal actually works. I know what's going to happen when I don't put nicotine in my body anymore. I'm going to understand that process even better. The idea that it helped me, the idea that it gave me something, that I needed, the deal that if something would be missing if I stopped smoking or vaping, right? When that's gone, same with drinking, when that's gone, well, then it becomes even easier and can get to the point where it's actually enjoyable, where you just go like, I'm just so glad to be free that I'm happy. I'm delighted about it even, right? Now, that may sound unbelievable, but I'm sitting here as living proof. I'm telling my story with a smile on my face, Cindy. I have been free for now 10 years of cigarettes. And there was a time where I thought I couldn't go, well, I could go 10 minutes. I could manage that. But yeah, that was about it, So yeah, I understand that dynamic and would say that, well, maybe look into it a bit and hopefully overcome that skepticism enough to at least consider it.
So, Wayne, you're saying that when you did it the easy way, you never looked back and it wasn't like a big, long, ongoing struggle. That was your experience. You didn't, like a couple weeks later, go, let me just have one. I mean, you really, truly were able to quit without having all of that push and pull for weeks and months at a time?
That's exactly right. And really that push and pull you're referring to, Cindy, is the problem. That's the nature of the problem, and that's what we solve. If you have that push and pull going on, well, then you've got what Allen Carr calls the tug-of-war, and it's a bad place to be because on the one hand, you want to have a cigarette or vape because you think you're missing out on something. But on the other hand, you know darn well that that's a bad thing to do because you're trying to stop and you've not. So you kind of ruin it if you did and all that sort of thing. So that tug of war, that dynamic of I want to, but I can't. I want to, but I can't. The real answer here is get rid of the want to. That way you don't have to fight that tug of war. And getting rid of the want to is the method, and that is a process. And the process involves shifting the way we see the entire animal. Like you can't just solve part of it. You can't go like, oh, I figured out this habit bit. It's not just a habit. I figured that out. But I didn't figure out that, well, I guess I have an addictive personality. That's really the problem. Well, I figured out the addictive personality bit, but I didn't figure out the part about, well, when I feel nicotine withdrawal, this terrible craving hits me and I've got to have a cigarette. I don't know how to deal with that. Well, I didn't figure that part out, right? Well, if any of the many, and those are just a few examples, but the many pitfalls and obstacles are still in the way, smokers will find them. Vapors will find them, won't they? I mean, we're very good at looking for a justification, excuse, or reason, any kind of a validation to like have the cigarette or vape or drink when we are out and are not truly free. So, did I ever, occasionally you have in the beginning the craving, and we talk about exactly the dynamic of that, which is not what people think it is. It takes a while to explain, but it is not what people think it is. And then we deal with all those daily lives. When people leave the seminar, or we know that they've got to go live their lives. They've got to drive that rig down the road without smoking or vaping. They've got to do it for real. So we equip them with all the tools to do it after all the, what Allen Carr would call the brainwashing. And really, brainwashing, that's one way to put it, but we're just born into a world that tells us all the wrong things about these products. And how could we not believe it? Because the products are shown that way, and when we try the products ourselves, it reinforces those illusions, right? It just makes those illusions and this even more real, so the brainwashing gets even worse, and before we know it, we're trapped. But Allen Carr's method can and will, spring the trap, if you will, Cindy.
So would you say that it's you're doing work on the mindset about smoking? Because when I think about like the physical addiction, like it doesn't last, a year where your body's physically having a nicotine craving that's out of your system. But I know even after I had stopped smoking for a year, I would still want to have a cigarette. So is that why you're saying like the majority of the work is more of a mindset around it than the actual physical addiction? Is that a good way to describe it?
That is a perfect way to describe it. Cindy, you are just repeatedly hitting the nail with the hammer, because that's exactly the way to describe it. We're changing the mindset, the frame of mind, the way we think about it. And really, that is the problem. Let's talk about the physical withdrawal and the psychological dependency, if you will, or the addiction. It's both, right? The addiction is a combination of physical and mental. Here's a question for you. If you had to put a percentage on how much is physical, how much is psychological, what would you say to that, Cindy? What percentage would you apply to each?
Well, I think when I was quitting, and even really early on, I would have said it was like 95% physical. My body is wanting this. I'm physically reacting. My every part of my being is, I feel stress even. I want that stress to be relieved. I would have said it's 95, but the 95% physical. But honestly, when I think about the fact that so many people, even myself, I had quit before, and then I'd had a little success, and then I'd go back, and it had to have been way after the physical, effects had died off. And I finally just said, I can't ever have one, because I'm going to get sucked right back into it. I just kind of made that commitment. So again, white-knuckling it. But I know now that I look and think about it, like I sometimes will be out and somebody be smoking out. I'll see somebody take a big long drag off of a cigarette. And I even would find myself thinking, oh, I remember that feeling well. And even thinking about it like it was a good thing, like it was like, oh, that sweet relief from that first long drag. And I was like, and I would find myself fantasizing about that. And now, of course, I just go, I can't have one drag because I'll be right back in it. So that was my solution. I just thought, I'm just going to white knuckle it to the rest of my days. But that craving for that little moment of perceived pleasure. So yeah, I can see now honestly, that it's so much of a mindset problem.
It really is. You got it. That sweet relief you're talking about, that feeling you're talking about, that looks appealing, doesn't it? And honestly, there was absolutely not an iota of, well, unless you're hanging around a lot of smokers at a smoky bar or something, perhaps, but you don't have nicotine in your body at that point. This 95%, I would have said a little differently, probably like 50-50 or something, right? And 95% physical is certainly a great way. I can tell you why that happens too, is that when we're withdrawing from nicotine, it can feel, okay, let's get into the weeds a little bit about how this process works. I talked about the addiction has two parts, right? We've got the physical addiction to nicotine, which Allen Carr uses a wonderful analogy called the little nicotine monster. And he wants us to kind of externalize the feeling as being like the pangs of a little tapeworm parasite inside of you that feeds on nicotine for survival, and that's all it can live on, right? So that's the physical feeling, which turns out to be like 1 or 2% of the problem, really, Cindy, because physical withdrawal from nicotine is not painful. It's an empty feeling. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not pleasant. It's not like, oh, this feels good. I'm never going to say that about nicotine withdrawal. But what I will say about it is it's not like it hurts. It's not like physically painful. I mean, if it were, it would wake people up at night. I mean, if it were, it would be a different animal. It's just not. Because nicotine is such a quick-acting drug, it's so fast, the noticeable physical withdrawal pangs from nicotine, the drug itself, disappear for most clients, almost everybody, about 3 to 5 days. That's it. And it takes 3 weeks for all of the nicotine to process out of your body. But most people only feel it for 5 days. That's about it. And for some people, it's like 3 days, so it's really, and it's odd to me too, that it doesn't matter if you smoke or vape a lot or smoke or vape, a little, fairly casually or lightly, as we say. Either way, it takes about 5 days you feel it, and 3 weeks it's out of your body. But the psychological desire for it, if you have the mental aggravation of wanting it, but not having it, well, that's like an itch. That's like a dripping faucet. That's like all you need is 1 weak moment, one inebriated moment, one moment where you think I'll be okay. You do have that puff that you were smart enough not to have, Cindy. And what happens then? Yeah, well, now you've created a new little monster inside of you, which is going to demand another. And you might not have it right away. Most people don't. They think, well, I got away having that cigarette, and I didn't get hooked. So they let some time go by. They think, I got away with it. I'm fine. So I can safely have another. Forgetting entirely that that was the same exact dynamic that got them hooked in the first place. That's how everybody gets hooked. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, I hate that.
It's madness, isn't it, the whole thing? But really, Allen Carr has solved the problem. I certainly believe so, and I can tell you this: I feel nothing but just joy of having solved this problem that I suffered and helping other people out of the trap. I don't know. I can't tell you how satisfying it is to see somebody get the when the little light bulb comes on, when they get the method and it gels for them, and they leave the meeting, or they or even if it's a support call or something. Some people do need a little extra help. We're here for people, but in any case, when they do realize that they've given up nothing, and from that point forward, really we can. Anyway, I go on, but it's a very satisfying feeling, and I still can't get over the joy. To be honest, I was like many smokers. I thought I'd never be free. I was certainly I didn't think there was an easy way either. So.
Well, and how long did you smoke? How many years were you a smoker? You said.
Oh, good grief. I started when I was 14 years old, 15, and I smoked for 34 years.
Oh, wow.
And how many times did I stop during that process? Not too many. There were interludes. And every time I stopped, I'd end up being deprived, miserable. I'd put on weight, or one time I stopped because Navy. I joined the Navy, and I thought, well, I better get in shape for boot camp. I better be a non-smoker when I go to boot camp. So before I went off to San Diego, I stopped smoking, and that lasted almost like a month and a half. And of course, the first thing everybody was doing in Navy boot camp back then, I imagine it's changed a bit, but was smoking. So right away, I'm smoking with the guys in boot camp. So all that was wasted effort. And then, of course, as the years went by, how many years, right? I had a cigarette in my hand, in my mouth, in my pocket, all my life. I mean, it was part of who I was. It was my identity. It was like hanging out of my mouth. It was, if I didn't have it in the mouth, it was just, I wasn't as bad as Allen Carr. I don't know how anybody smokes 80 to 100 a day, 4 to 5 packs of cigarettes Allen Carr got up to. And I was terrible at 2.5 packs a day. And I do know how it happens. I certainly do. But yeah, can you imagine? At 2.5 packs a day, I mean, that's 50 cigarettes a day, bearing in mind that we're sleeping for 7 or 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And there were times if I was partying, back when I drank too, which Allen Carr also set me free from, that I would smoke more. That's when I'd burn through 3 packs of cigarettes or more, and wake up with like a throat felt like somebody rubbed it with sandpaper, and my mouth tasted like a septic tank. I mean, honestly, I remember those days, Cindy, of just going out, smoking, drinking, waking up, and feeling, oh my God. And I can't tell you how nice it is to never have that anymore, of course.
Right. Well, tell me about this. You mentioned vaping. I know many people think that that's an alternative, and a better choice, which I think studies are coming out now to debunk that for sure. But and many people have said that was a good way to transition from smoking cigarettes to going to vaping. What would you say to the people that have that mindset that they've stopped smoking cigarettes and now they're vaping as a more healthy choice? Did you have any words of wisdom to speak to that?
Absolutely. And, this vaping has been around a while now, and that's the thing. There were no long-term studies. How can you have health effect studies on a problem that's novel and new? You can't say, 5 years later, this happens. 10 years later, this happens. 15 years after vaping, people have, it's been around for 2 years. How are you supposed to actually measure that, So it's a legal product that hit the market before there was long-term tests because there really couldn't be, and now there are. it's been around long enough, and yes, the results are in. The jury has come back and guilty. Yes, very negative health effects from vaping, and Allen Carr's EasyWay. We knew that going in. Here's an aspect about vaping that is just commonsensical. The notion of breathing anything into our lungs that's not natural in the environment we should be breathing is not good, right? But let's just talk about the nature of what nicotine is, whether you get it by a combustible cigarette or a vape. It's an insecticide. Nicotine is literally a bug poison, and it's used as such on an industrial scale. Nicotine is part of a program to kill insects globally. We don't talk about it like that, but we're addicted to a bug poison. So I don't care how we get it into our bodies, whether we vape it or smoke it or chew it or put the patches on or whatever it is, right? That's a bug poison, and it's a neurotoxin. Vaping, it's done by taking an water-soluble oil and superheating it with a lithium battery and then breathing those fumes, not really fumes, but vapors, into our lungs. Well, there's things that happen when we superheat water-soluble oils that turn out to be not so good for us either. Vapors also know that you end up having like this oily film, that develops on things, and it becomes kind of in its own way, nasty, if that makes sense, Cindy. So I hope that clears that up a bit. And vaping, it's even more insidious in a way than smoking. I mean, can you imagine this, Cindy, when you and I were smokers, cigarette smokers? It would be like having a lit cigarette in your pocket all the time that you could just pull out of your pocket and puff on and put back in your pocket. Only the cigarette didn't burn or smell bad, and you could do it anywhere. That's really insidious, isn't it?
Yeah, I could really understand why people get so hooked on that and have a hard time with that, because just having that such easy access, because that was a little bit of a thing to slow me down. Like maybe at work, I couldn't go out and have a smoke break, and I couldn't leave my office job or my sales job and go out and smoke. But now you could just have a little tote there anytime you want.
It's a true thing. And I would, depending on the nature of people's employment, if you're allowed to vape in the office, chain vaping is a thing. And in Allen Carr's day, chain smoking at work was a thing for people too. Interesting too that people that like are artistic types, or they work with their brains, they're very intellectual, they can often be like, if they're able to smoke or vape while they're working or being artistic, very easily slip into chain smoking and chain vaping. You just find yourself using it as the regular creative juices of your process or something, and oh my God, right? And that happened to Allen Carr. He was a salesman, an accountant, but anyway, so he was an accountant, and he would be on the phone a lot, and he always was smoking all day at work. And how else do you smoke 4 to 5 packs a day, right? So he's smoking all day in the office when it was a thing. But you're exactly right. Yeah, that's how it works.
Did y'all catch that? He said Allen Carr, he's the author of this method, Quit Smoking the Easy Way. He smoked 4 to 5 packs of cigarettes a day. And he quit using this technique that he's teaching us and that Wayne is sharing with us. So I'm pretty sure if it could work for him, it could work for you. And then also Wayne shared that millions of people have now quit smoking and drinking using these methods. So there's definitely life application for us in that. And we could it's not a brand new thing, so that's encouraging as well. And I'm actually kind of surprised that more people don't know about this. That's why I wanted to bring him on the show, because it's pretty incredible, right? Well, before we wrap up, Wayne, I want to give you an opportunity to speak to those, there's drivers out there and many people listening and friends and family that will be, our audience will share it with people that have tried so many times to quit smoking, and they seem to either just have a short season of success and then go right back to it, or they never really have any success and just have lost hope that they're ever going to be able to break this habit. Could you just speak to that person that's tried so many times and maybe give them a word of encouragement about some next steps? I know you mentioned that there's a book and seminars, and maybe just give some a new perspective, a way to approach this idea.
Of course, Cindy. And there are people out there in exactly the position you're talking about, desperate to stop, have tried everything. Some people even just give up. I remember giving up and thinking, I'm just going to be stuck forever, What a terrible place to be. So to anyone that's feeling that way, listen, I've been there, and so was Allen Carr, and it's miserable. And it may even be hard to dream that you can find your freedom, but the real freedom is being able to not feel deprived when you're not doing it, right? That's the mystery. That's the big secret. That's the method. And if we don't feel deprived, then we can, when we say the easy way, that is the meaning of it. It means we're not missing out. We're just like, that's when it becomes easy. How do we get to that point, though? One way and one way only. To see the truth. And the truth is that we don't actually get anything from it. I'm going to make a profound statement that might help the person that's struggling that way just open their mind to the idea that this could be true. Like, okay, think about this simple concept that isn't so simple when you really think about it. People that smoke cigarettes, people that vape, they end up doing it just to feel like people who don't smoke cigarettes or don't vape. That sounds crazy, but let me tell you how it works. People who don't vape, people who don't have cigarettes, right? They don't have nicotine in their body. They're not smoking or vaping. People who do obviously do. When people who smoke or vape have their cigarette, have that vape, they partially and temporarily relieve the nicotine withdrawal. Therefore, they come much, much closer to feeling like a person who doesn't suffer nicotine withdrawal, like a person who doesn't smoke or vape at all. So if we think of it that way, we're just getting closer to normal, getting closer to being what we're all meant to be, people who don't smoke or vape. That's the method. When we realize when we stop, we'll just be returning to normal, and it never did anything for us to ever get us above normal. It always took us down, not up. And Allen's method can make us truly see it that way, because it is that way. And once we believe it, then again, it's when it becomes easy, Cindy. Even though that sounds crazy, it is easy then. And I think you would agree that, if you believe what I've just said and agree that you did remove those problems, wouldn't it be easy?
You said something, and it made me think of, I was in a 12-step meeting, and I've heard this statement from people who are trying to stop drinking. I've heard this so many times, and they're sharing, they go, I just wish I could drink like normal people, that don't get into trouble. And it really is that feeling deprived. That's what that is, right? Like, I'm going to be deprived of... Oh, wow, this is so
That's
good.
the problem.
That is the problem.
It's the want to. And listen, the want to is totally understandable. The world has told us it's wonderful. Everybody's doing it around us. The advertising, it's been all the movies. It's just, again, it is the want to. And in a way, how can we not want to in the world we live in, huh?
Yeah, no, I think about so many, every movies, even at the end of the bad day, a sitcom, what do they want to do? I'm going to go have a glass of wine. I'm like, they were even brainwashed to think that's life solutions to our problems.
That is the way of it. Yes, it is. Sometimes in my seminars, if it comes up, I actually talk about the role of Hollywood and the tobacco industry, how it was glamorized in the golden age of Hollywood. And that, cigarette smoking is not this age-old problem. We get into that, the actual history of it a bit too. I think it's helpful to know some of that as well, but not really part of the method so much, but just helpful.
Okay, Wayne, let me ask you this. So somebody's convinced that they want to give it a try. What resources are available? Most of my audience are over-the-road drivers, so they do long haul. And I know that you're in Wisconsin. Is that right? Wisconsin?
Yeah, That's right, Racine, Wisconsin, on the I-94 corridor between Milwaukee and Chicago.
Awesome.
So absolutely, let's talk to everybody out there that wants to look into us, right, and see if they want to take advantage of us. There's so many ways to get Allen's method that, really starting at allencar.com, that's the headquarters in London. And I would say if you really want to cut to the chase and see what we do at at the seminars and such, it's usa.allencar.com. There's a phone number for that. It's 855-440-3777. You can learn all about the seminars there. There's a video program as well that we do. Seminars are conducted online via Zoom, anybody that has that platform. I would say for truckers, anybody that wanted to do the audio book, right, while you're driving, that's an option that's very inexpensive and very effective as well. So really, there's a smorgasbord of ways to get Allen Carr's EasyWay method. A little research or call the number, and we'll be glad to direct you.
Well, that's wonderful information. And I know some drivers may be willing even to travel, especially over-the-road drivers. They can sometimes pick their location where they want to take a break. If someone was interested in doing the seminar, what's the kind of time frame for that? How long is that? Like, what's the time investment to go through the program in a seminar version?
Well, I'm so glad you asked that, because now that I think of it, that's a factor that drivers have to definitely factor in. It's not like you're doing this from home, right? So our seminars to stop smoking and drinking, 6 hours. And I think really a lot, 7 hours, just because. And for alcohol, I'd say it's more like 6.5, right? So I would allot 6.5 to 7 hours. Arrive a little early, plan on, make sure the Zoom connection and everything works. And if you're in person early, it's always good, just to make sure we're there. And then, really that's an investment in time, isn't it? I would say to people that are considering that, just, the practicalities, right? You can continue smoking or vaping during the seminars. If you haven't stopped before, don't bother, just show up doing it. We'll sort that out and you'll leave not smoking or vaping. Drinking is, of course, different, But at usa.allencar.com, you can learn all the dates, locations of the in-person sessions we do. We do alcohol in Chicago. We do nicotine in all kinds of cities across America and Canada as well. And that's on the website.
Well, thank you so much for this information. Even having quit smoking many years ago, I feel like you've given me a lot of insight about the struggle and even kind of debunking that, that little romanticizing of the good old days when I used to be able to have a cigarette. And so it's so funny. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm so encouraged by this messaging, and I'm
so glad, Cindy. And so honestly, grateful. It is a crazy world. Thank you so much for saying that. I'm glad to have been. And looking back at our smoking lives, do yourself a favor and never have that illusionary look. Just look at it back at it as it really was, and you'll never miss it. Okay.
I know. I always think I have that little moment where I might romanticize it, but then I also see this person standing out in the rain, literally in the rain with an umbrella, and it's freezing cold, and I'm like, I also remember those moments.
And one doesn't come without the other. You can't have just the one in the sunshine by the cafe with the coffee, that one is there, but the one in the rain doesn't happen. Oh no, you're signing up for both. And it was funny too, is like, I could go on and on, so I'll let you go. But when I got free, like now when I watch people smoke, it doesn't look appealing anymore. It took a while, but it really does. Like now I look at it, even as an Allen Carr person, I'm like, it looks kind of odd to me in a way. Like,
yeah. It's good. Well, thank you so much for this information. And I'm really excited for our audience to get to hear this information. And I know I think I told you that I had so many drivers that were like, when is it going to air? Because I have to watch this. I have to listen to this messaging because I've tried so many things. And so I just want to say thank you for all of those that are going to hear the message. And I think you've given us a fresh infusion of hope to try one more time. Keep your heart and mind open to trying something else, and that you don't have to stay trapped forever, and there really is an easier way than what we've done, and I'm so grateful to be able to share this with others. So thank you for your work, and I'm so grateful that our paths had crossed.
Cindy, we're going around. Thank you so much for having me. It's been an absolute joy. Take care, and if you ever need me, of course, I'm here for you as well.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mallory. I am a truck driver. I do what's called drive away, which basically means that I deliver semi-trucks and other types of trucks by driving them to their destinations. Like any other truck driving job, it's pretty stressful, full of danger and all kinds of surprises. Now, I smoked for 25 years. And I quit smoking, it was at least 8 years ago. It seems more like 10, but I'm going to say with conviction that it was at least 8 years ago. Now, I wasn't a truck driver back then. I was my mother's sole caregiver. She had Alzheimer's. Now, I'm going to tell you, truck driving is a cakewalk by comparison. I have never experienced more stress, anxiety, sleep deprivation, loneliness, depression, and grief as I did when my mother had Alzheimer's. But I quit smoking right in the middle of that, even though that was my little pacifier. That was the thing that I clung to for any kind of comfort. And but I quit it, and I used Allen Carr's EasyWay method to do it. Now, what caused me to quit is one day I just realized, after seeing how much I was spending on cigarettes and how bad I would fiend for them when I couldn't afford to buy them right away, that I was a slave to them. I mean, it's literally a type of slavery, and that really made me mad. But I'd already tried every method I could find to quit. It only ended in failure or actually becoming addicted to the replacement, which for me was vaping, or e-cigarettes as they were called then. It was a dead battery that sent me back to tobacco cigarettes. But anyway, I was just exasperated, and I prayed that the Lord would help me to quit. I then turned on my PC and went on the internet, and within 2 minutes of opening a browser window, there it was. Allen Carr's Easy Way to Quit Smoking. There was video testimonials and everything on YouTube. I immediately ordered the book, but I couldn't make the book work for me. My imagination just isn't good enough. Most people's imagination is better than mine. I'm just kind of adult when it comes to, being creative or being very imaginative. But I got on the internet and I immediately found a video that was made for the Allen Carr Easy Way to Quit Smoking method. Now, I've since looked for the video, and I can't find it anymore except one place on the internet. For anybody that wants to find it, it's not the 5-hour video for the program, which I'm sure that's really good. I'm just going to tell you the one that I used was like 1 hour and 6 minutes long, and I did manage to find it again on Vimeo, Vimeo. But whatever method you use, I'm sure you'll get great success out of it. Anyway, that video that I used, absolute gold. To give myself the best chance for success, what I did was I picked a day to watch the video where I knew I wouldn't have any visitors. I wouldn't need to run any errands, nothing like that. Okay. I turned off my phone. I made sure I had, I made sure that I had a few cigarettes with me, because the video is going to tell you when to take smoke breaks, including that very last one. I also put a do not disturb sign on the door. I was very, very adamant that this thing was going to work or nothing would. So I paid careful attention to all of the content in the video, and I took all the smoke breaks it told me to, including that very last one. Now, from that moment on, I used every mental exercise, visualization, and coping tool that the video gave me. And as a precaution, I avoided all people that I didn't need to be around for the next few days. After that, I avoided smokers when I could for the next month or so. Sometimes I couldn't avoid them, and that was okay, because I used all the mental tools that the video gave me, and I avoided smoking. I didn't smoke. Okay. I never let my guard down, and like I said, I didn't mess up. I didn't smoke. So from that last cigarette break in the video, I've never had another puff off a cigarette, not another tobacco or nicotine product or replacement ever again. And I cannot believe how easy it was. It was impossible for me to imagine anything being that easy. Okay, it's been more than 8 years now. The first entire 3 days of being smoke-free, I just smiled. I wasn't going crazy. I wasn't craving a cigarette or a replacement. I was just at peace with not smoking. And again, something that I was not able to imagine, that's what was happening. After about a week of not smoking, I was feeling somewhat better physically and mentally. And oddly, I also felt like I had just stepped out of a shower, all clean. I mean, I guess all that smoke and tar just clings to you and makes you feel kind of dirty. But anyway, it's been more than 8 years that I've been smoke-free. And it's really been easy the entire time. I've never smoked in that time, and I'll never smoke again. I really believe that anyone can quit smoking with this program. You just got to make sure that nothing at all is going to disturb you while you're using the book or the video, whatever you use. You got to make sure that you have some cigarettes for the smoke breaks that it tells you to take. And you got to pay very close attention to the content. You got to do exactly what the video tells you to do all the time to avoid smoking again. And it'll work for you. It worked for me. I could not believe how easy it was to end a 25-year addiction. And if I can do it, I know very well that anybody else on this earth, if you can at least hear the video, you don't even have to watch it. If you can at least hear it, you can quit using Allen Carr's EasyWay method. If I can, you can. I know you can. But that's been my experience with it.
Hello, my name is Ron Jones. I live on the Pacific West Coast of Canada, Vancouver Island. I haul mail for a contractor for Canada Post. I previously came out of retirement to do that. I worked for Canada Post for 15 years, hauling mail to mail sheds and Purelator and stuff like that, in-town delivery. But now I haul north on Vancouver Island from the Nanaimo to Courtenay Campbell River and to the west coast of the island, Port Alberni, every night, about 517 kilometers a night. It's a day job. I'm home every night. It's nice to be able to do that. I can relate to what all you other guys do, and I just want to tell you my story about Allen Carr's book. I picked that book up about 2004. I'd smoked all my life from about the age of 13. Decided to quit smoking when we started a family, and the first time we quit using a drug called Champix through the doctor, and I wouldn't recommend anybody using that. It kind of works, does a psychological weird stuff to you. You're laughing at things that aren't funny, and people are looking at you weird. So you don't want to go through that. Anyway, we quit for about 9 years, and then I started smoking again because of kind of going through a bad marriage breakdown, and smoked again for since then. I've been smoking cigars, and driving. I decided I need to quit because I'm smoking too much behind the wheel, just more than I would if I was at home. And so I knew I had quit with using Allen Carr's book once before, and it works. It's if you follow the process and do everything step by step, as that book says, it's amazing. It. I don't know how, but it works, and it just works on your psyche. It's a psychological thing. I don't think he kind of explains it. It's more a psychological thing than an addiction, and I believe that. Anyway, I'm ready to quit again after picking up smoking for a few years again, and I dug this book out of the drawer and dusted it off, and I'm going to read it again because I know it works. And I've actually tried to give it to a friend, and the guy told me he didn't want the book because he believed it would work. So there you go. And I fully believe it's going to work for me again. And yeah, I have many reasons to stop smoking. Anyway, I hope you guys pick it up if you need to do this in your life. And I'm sure it'll work for you too.
Well, hi, my name is Pam, and I'm a truck driver. I drive a fuel transport, and I haul fuel locally. So I'm one of the fortunate ones. I make it home every night. But my quit smoking story is a God story. I had been a smoker for about 30 years. I started smoking when I was a teenager because, well, it was cool. And I smoked up until about my mid-40s. And I had gone on a wellness kick. And I was eating organic food and taking organic supplements and getting all healthy, but I was still smoking. And the place that I worked had a quit smoking campaign. And they hung a poster on the wall, and it listed all of the chemical poisons and toxins that were in cigarettes. And that's what really got me thinking about quitting smoking. Was I'm doing all these things to be healthy and well, and then I smoke cigarettes, and it kind of was ruining my good efforts. So I decided that I knew it was God's will for me to quit smoking. So I decided I would just pray about it and, talk with him every day about it and let him take care of it. So I did pray honestly, and I told him, I said, God, I know you want me to quit, but you know that I really like to smoke. So I would like you to make it so undesirable that I just don't want to do it anymore. And I prayed for, probably a couple of months anyways. And I picked a day to quit. I picked Thanksgiving Day because I had a 4-day weekend. And I figured that would give me time to get through my cravings and my withdrawals and, go back to work a fairly normal person. So Thanksgiving came, and I put the cigarettes down and went through Thanksgiving Day. I had some craft projects to do to stay busy. And at the end of the day, I realized I didn't have a cigarette, and I hadn't even thought a craving. Never even wanted to have one. And so I knew that was God working divinely in my life and making it undesirable for me. So after I thought about it, I realized it was more a mental addiction for me than it was a physical addiction, because I didn't go through any kind of withdrawals or cravings or anything like that. So I am very thankful to God for taking that away when I laid it down for him. This was 19 years ago. It'll be 19 years this Thanksgiving. And one of the first benefits I noticed was with not smoking, I got my lung capacity back. I could take a brisk walk and I wasn't huffing and puffing, and it just got better and better. I am a healthy 63-year-old woman, and I'm very grateful to God that I was able to give it up and never have to fight the addiction. So I guess nothing in the world is difficult once you set your mind to it. You have to want to quit. Because I tried to quit a lot of times and failed miserably, but I didn't really want to quit. So I was just making it hard on myself. But my words of advice to somebody would be, if you try to quit and you fail, don't beat yourself up for it. We all fail at times. None of us are perfect. Just forgive yourself and try again the next day. And trust in God to help you through it.
Hey there, this is Dino, your roadie and guide on the side. What a wonderful episode we've had today with Wayne Spaulding, sharing the Allen Carr's EasyWay method to quit smoking and drinking. Let me break down some key takeaways for you. First, quitting doesn't have to be a white-knuckled battle of power like it was for Cindy and so many others. Allen Carr's EasyWay method focuses on changing your mindset about smoking and drinking rather than fighting the cravings. The big revelation? Smokers, vapors, and drinkers aren't getting anything positive from these behaviors. They're just temporarily relieving the withdrawal to feel the way non-smokers and non-drinkers feel every day. Second, are you feeling a bit deprived when you quit? That's the real problem to tackle. Once you truly understand you're not giving up anything worthwhile, quitting becomes so much easier. Millions have quit using the easy way method without turning to other compulsive behaviors. If Allen Carr was smoking 4 to 5 packs a day and says he found an easy way to quit without being miserable, then this is worth consideration. We have all been brainwashed to think it will be hard. Why not check it out if you have struggled? If you know someone struggling with smoking, vaping, or drinking, please share this episode with them. Wayne mentioned several ways to access the Allen Carr method, from audiobooks perfect for drivers to online seminars via Zoom. You can find more information at usa.allencarr.com, or you can simply call 855-440-3777. Thanks for tagging along today on today's journey. If you found this content helpful, please leave us a review. It helps more great drivers find our show and join the Enjoying Life OTR movement. Until next time, keep those wheels turning and stay safe out there.
Rolling strong through every fight, through resilience drives us through the night. Each mile we pass a story to tell, healthy living and doing it well. Victory's won, pushing through, finding strength in all we do. On our own, but standing tall, enjoying life OTR through it all, through it all, through it all. Through the heart's resilience in you, sharing our victory shining through. Enjoying life OTR, this is for you. Victory's won, we're pushing through, finding strength in all we do. On our own, we're standing tall, enjoying life OTR through it all, through it all. Yeah, through it all. Holding our heart's resilience in you, sharing our victory shining